Greetings! Welcome to another episode of Porygondolier. In today's installment, I'll be playing Pokemon Red with a Weedle. Now, this has been done before. You can check out J-Rose or Gym Leader Matt's videos on the topic. They're very good. And before I tell you why this video is different, I need to drop a pretty major spoiler for those videos, so I'll give you a moment if you'd like to click off and go watch them first. All good? Excellent. Pokemon Red cannot be beaten by a Weedle, or at the very least, the RNG luck required puts it well and truly out of range of a mortal human player. In particular, the Agatha battle of the Elite Four is extremely challenging for Weedle, and that's if you can even get past Ice Lady's Dugong. But I got to wondering, what if we take away the level 100 restriction? Could Weedle beat the game then? And just how high would its level have to go? If you've ever played around with Missing No, you've probably come across Pokemon over level 100, but if you ever caught one and tried to use it in battle, you may have bumped into a little problem. I have here a level 101 Porygon. I'll come back to how I got it in a minute. I go into battle with Magikarp and cook it for dinner. No, really. Porygon gains 14 EXP and levels down to 100. So the first step was to remove a few lines of code from the game that are responsible for this. With this done, we can make use of a super-powered Weedle with little fear of leveling down. But first, I need a Weedle, and I have no intention of repeating the solo runs that have already been done. Again, go check out those videos. Highly recommended. With the preamble out of the way, I'd like to switch over to live recording Poryman to tell you the rest of the story. And in order to get a Weedle, I need to talk to this guy. I somehow caught this Weedle, but it's too strong. I'm scared. Please, take it from me. Today's Weedle shall be named... Kai... O... Ken. Okay, let's take a look at our Weedle. Here's our Weedle, we can move it to the top and that should update the overlay. Very nice. So, we have a perfectly normal, level 100 Weedle. There is, however, one little problem. If we had just completed a solo run, the stat EXP, or EVs or whatever you want to call them, would likely be in the range of 65,000. Give or take a bit, it's very possible to reach level 100 without maxing those out. So we could do a lot of training to try and get it up there, but just to make things a little bit easier today, I've added one new item to the game, which we can buy here in the Fuchsia City Mart. Right at the bottom of the list, we have our brand new item. We'll buy one carp and chips, and we shall feed it to Weedle. Yum. And we can see that it now has maxed out EVs. The first thing I want to do, since I personally haven't done a solo run with Weedle, is just head on over to the Pokemon League like this and see how it goes. And I'm also going to feed Weedle a bunch of PP ups, because obviously we're going to need as many poison stings as we can get. And we can feed it a total of 3, the next one won't work, I don't need any extra string shots, I have plenty. So let's have a look at it again. 56 poison stings. That's it. Plenty of full restores, I've got some max ethers, I've also got some max elixirs, and I won't be using any of these during the battles, but it's perfectly acceptable to use them in between. Now, the problem we're going to get is that this guy keeps using rest, so it'd be very nice to knock it out in 3 hits. Well, this is looking pretty tough. That's a crit. That's not a crit. I can certainly see the problem. Well, I've got it poisoned, but it doesn't help when it's using rest. I've burned through almost half of my poison stings now. It feels a bit too early to be talking about Agatha. Okay, let's leave it there for a moment. So, let's make Weedle even stronger. First, we need to fly to Cinnabar Island, a place that I felt was quite appropriate for Pokemon over level 100. If we head into the mart, we can get another very special item I've added to the game, Chemical X.
Chemical X. Thus the Powerpuff Girls were born!
Let's see what happens if we use it on Pidgey. It won't have any effect. That's because this item only works on Pokemon that are already exactly level 100. Kaioken grew to level 101. Oh, and it tries to evolve. That's gonna get pretty annoying. So now we're at level 101, essentially the upper levels are unlocked. And on the theme of putting various things into various different shops, we can head on up to the Pokemon League. And because I don't have unlimited cash, although I am pretty well off in this one, I've made rare candies just 100 Pokédollars. And yeah, that'll get us started. Hopefully we don't need too many more than that. I'm thinking we'll start this off at level 110. It's very possible I might accidentally let it turn into Kakuna at some point. One more. Okay, let's see how it goes. Can we at least beat Dugong? Poison Sting. That seems to be about as good as before. Might be if we get 3 critical hits, we might just about be in range. It feels close, but it's not really close. If we need to get 3 critical hits, I mean, I might need to check what Weedle's critical hit ratio is in post, but... well, based on 50 base speed? Ah, that seemed close. No, this is not working. Right, 10 more levels. I'd like to think that Dugong is one big gate though, and hopefully after that should be reasonably okay. Right up until Agatha. Poison Sting. Is this making any difference at all? Oh! Yes! Yes! Okay. Right. Now we have to start taking damage. Poison. That's gotta help. Please no items. Okay, Slowbro's gone down pretty easily. Wow. Wow, Jinx is a very different story. I'm a little bit worried about Lapras. Poison straight away. Body Slam does quite a lot though. Can only probably take a couple more. Okay. With some slightly better luck, or did we just get really lucky on Dugong last time? Seems like 1 crit is enough. Yeah, so 1 crit. That's gonna happen. Jinx, this was pretty easy last time. Yep, it's looking pretty good again. Okay, so we're going into the Lapras fight with 255 HP. It would be really nice to get it poisoned. Even Blizzard. I mean, that wasn't bad, really. That was Blizzard. From a Lapras. With stab and everything. Blizzard. Gen 1 Blizzard. Just tanked it. No problem. I don't necessarily want to start using all my HP recovery items. Poison Sting. Okay, that's not very good. It's only using Rage though. Should be fine. Really, all we need to do is get it poisoned, then we can switch to String Shot. I think the poison chance is 10%. Right, time to conserve. PP. Should be done in about another 7 turns. Doing very little. But this has gone on for so long, it's managed to knock off more than half of my health. And I still have to deal with another Onyx and all the others, so this is not looking terribly good. Poison straight away. I think I'm comfortable using another 4 Poison Stings. Save 10 for Machamp. This is going to be quite close just for the second Onyx. I'm going to start using Poison Sting again. I know it's not going to make a big difference, but... yeah, wow, okay. Poison Sting. Oh! Don't do that again. X Defend. It's poisoned. Leah. Come on. Fissure. No way. You can't make this stuff up. For restore, and because I don't want to lose my items, max ether after saving. Let's just check. Right, back up to 56 poison stings. Ooh, confusion not good. Weedle actually has a half decent attack stat now. Should imagine if it used struggle it'd actually be pretty good. Okay, we're asleep. Oh, Dream Eater, really? Switching. Asleep and confused. I can see this isn't going well. I'm gonna say right away that I think level 120 isn't happening. Let's go straight to level 130. There we go, level 130. Save the game again. I've got a feeling, with some good luck, this might actually be doable. The damage on Golbat's not horrendous. What's that, about 6 shots to KO? 6 or 7? Agatha can feel free to keep switching. It only benefits me. Ah, Hypnosis. Hypnosis Dream Eater. Wow. Okay. I feel like that was pretty bad luck. So, still at level 130, we shall try it again. Nightshade. Nightshade's becoming less and less of a problem with the rather impressive HP stat that level 130 Weedle has. Confusion is done. Confusion is back. Kaioken the Weedle finds this battle rather confusing. Okay, Golbat's down. Back to Gengar. Oh dear. Oh no. No. It's really hard to say if it is or isn't doable, but it seems quite difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and stick some more levels on Weedle. It's just occurred to me that my Weedle doesn't have max DVs. That's a little bit of an oversight. I don't think it'll make a huge difference, but probably means that if and when we do this, it might have been possible a couple of levels lower. But it is what it is. It's just an average level 140 Weedle. It's fine. Well, this is not looking very good. Oh dear. One more time at level 140. Switching straight to Golbat this time, no messing about. There's just such a random element to this fight, probably compared to just about any other battle in the entire game. There's just so much sleep and confusion. If we get to Arbok, there's even glare. Asleep and confused. Might be better to stay asleep. Okay. We're still not even close. I mean, if we're not even getting to the last Gengar, it means that Weedle is still hungry for candy. Alright, I've now burned through half of my rare candies. Can we do it now? With almost 400 HP, this has got to help with Nightshade. And the problem with Confusion is that my attack stat is also scaling up with my defense and whatnot, so Confusion is always going to hurt. Dream Eater. Again? No! 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 That was really tactical use of Dream Eater there by Gengar, and I know it wasn't, but wow. I think Nightshade and Confusion are about as bad as each other now. One more time at level 150. Let's see. I might have slightly forgotten to use Max Ether. That is the first time that's happened though. I mean, I'm doing pretty well. That's pretty good for me. Bad. All things bad. There's only one way to cheer up Weedle now. More candy. Now, if a level 160 Weedle can't do it, what does that say about the prospects for a level 100 Weedle? Damage is really not bad. Woke up straight away. I think we're looking at 6 shots to KO now. It's just whether or not Weedle's got 6 shots in it. We might even manage both Golbat and Gengar for the first time. Come on. Dream Eater good. Hypnosis bad. Oh, Dream Eater missed. Does it do that? Level 100 Weedle's got no chance. Haze is quite bad actually. I keep losing my badge boosts. I'm not talking about a badge boost glitch either, I mean just normal badge boosts. If you look at my stats bar, you can see it's setting my stats back to as if I didn't have any badges. Okay, Gengar and Golbat down for the first time. But can we take down Haunter? Nope, there's the confusion. That was, technically, slightly further than halfway through the battle. Yeah, still kind of seems like we're pretty far away from being able to win this one. And so, it is time for even more candy. Okay. Confuse no more. That's Gengar down. Gengar and Golbat down. Haunter. Switching. First Arbok. This is surprisingly close. You know, if you forget that there's one more Gengar. Haunter down. I'm kind of tempted to just sit here and use String Shot. Because isn't being paralyzed better than being asleep? I'm gonna go with that as my strategy, I think. Defense drop, not great, but the free attack boost is nice. Okay, we're paralyzed. Fully paralyzed. This may have been a mistake. This may have been a mistake. Speed drop as well. It's worth giving it a good try at 170, I think. Confusion. Okay, Gengar's down. Confuse no more. Haunter, I want to say, probably is 5 shots. Maybe. One more. Okay, Haunter's down. This definitely seems like we're getting quite close. I'm not going to mess about with weird Arbok strategies this time. Well, that was easy. With good RNG, this is definitely doable now. About 3 more attacks, but a single... What on earth is going on with my in-game time? Oh. Very strange glitch. So, even at level 170, it's very possible to lose to the first Gengar. Wow, what is going on? Can't even get past the first Gengar. There's the haze. There it is again. Well, after the first one, you can go ahead, use it as much as you want. It's doing nothing. And actually, yeah, I just got that battle for free. Well, at the cost of my badge boosts. Come on. Okay, Gengar down. Haunter. Charbuk. Note to self. Edit that out. Yeah, Screech lowering my defense and accidentally raising my attack. Probably not going to be great when coupled with confusion. Oh, what was that, about 120? No. Okay, pretty good so far. No Dream Eater, no Dream Eater. No. Switching straight to Golbat, back to Gengar, that's great. Just go ahead and keep switching. I'm okay with it. You just keep switching. Switching is good, confusion is bad. There's the haze. But this is good. Woke up straight away, having some very nice luck here. Shouldn't have said that really, I might have jinxed it. That's my first damage. And my second damage. Oh, waking up just before Dream Eater. Well, we've had a lot of good luck, but possibly not quite enough. I think one last time at level 170. I don't know how many attempts that is, but it's probably been, what, 8 or 9 at level 170? If you can't do it at that, not to say it's impossible, but it's definitely not. It's not ideal, that's for sure. No. What should we do? 175? Or just go straight to 180? Seems like the last 10 levels made a surprisingly big difference, all of a sudden. Let's try 175. Critical hits seem to be doing less damage? Is that a thing? I definitely didn't get the impression that going to 175 made some big sudden improvement, so yeah, let's just go straight to 180. Paralyzed? I mean, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I guess we'll find out now. Does this Gengar even have Hypnosis? Okay. Okay. Arbok. I mean, it's not looking good. Ooh. No. Arbok. Only Arbok left. If it hadn't been for Paralysis. Okay, this is very comfortable so far. This could be it. Okay, Haunter's down. Arbok. I'm definitely feeling like being paralyzed is bad. Okay, right, wow. I just don't want to get confused now. As we've seen already, after a Screech, the confusion damage is not pretty. You could just keep using Nightshade, that'd be just great. I mean, not too much. You can go a little easy on the Nightshades. Oh, I've done it! No way! I've actually done it! Oh ho, you're something special, child. I feel like those words may have never held quite so much meaning. Well, I've beaten Agatha, level 180. It might have been doable at 170, but we tried a lot. It wasn't really happening. PP-wise, we only used half of it. In theory, this next fight should actually be a little bit easier. But let's find out. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay, got a little attack boost. Wow, okay. Yeah. Right. This isn't even remotely difficult. Compared to the Agatha battle, this is nothing. Hyper Potion. Defeated by Poison. From a Weedle's Poison Sting. Going into the champion, I think 13 PP might be a bit of a tall order. So I use one more Max Ether. One more full restore. Level 180. Can Weedle be the champion? Okay, so far so good. That looks like 2 shots. Yep, 2 shots on Pidgeot. Alakazam. 1 shot from a Weedle. Rhydon. Ooh, okay. It's not great. I believe Horndrill won't be able to hit me because my speed is so ridiculously high. And every time it uses Leer, it's boosting my attack. Yeah, really helping me out there, Rhydon. My attack stat is now 623. So this is probably gonna be fine. Exeggutor in 1. Blastoise. Arguably, I should probably be battling the champion with Charizard, but with 388 HP left, do we think it made a difference? Nah. So, Weedle completes the game at level 180. But if you've been here before, you'll know that Weedle still has... I'm gonna regret this. Weedle still has one more challenge to overcome. We might as well give it a try. Here he is. I've got something special for you today, Mr. Volo. Something very special. How do you like my Weedle? Oh, we're actually somewhat evenly matched. This could be bad. Yeah, this is pretty bad coming from Spiritomb, but with some luck, hopefully that's his worst Pokemon. We will find out. Togekiss. Calm Mind, but that's fine. Down in 2. Now then. Arcanine could be quite bad. Yeah. I feel like we need to give it a few tries at level 180 before we decide that he's definitely harder than a Weedle. Harder than a Weedle? Harder than Agatha. Back to Arcanine. Raging Fury. That is some very impressive damage. Okay. Can't even get past Spiritomb. Gotta say, when I was adding Volo to the game, it never occurred to me that I might be doing this with him. Spikes, very happy with that. There's the full restore. Why did I give him full restores? Raging Fury. Yeah, this isn't happening. There's no way. This might seem a little bit over the top, but I'm going straight to level 200. Level 190, we've just crossed the 500 HP line. But we're not stopping yet. There we go, level 200. I'm officially all out of rare candies. I mean, we can buy some more if we need to, but really? Okay, 210 HP this time. Got the poison straight away. Rock Slide's still pretty bad. Okay. No. Rock Slide? Would be nice if he'd just stick with Rock Slide, actually. I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Bought one too many, but never mind. I think I'm just gonna go straight to 220, because I haven't even got to Giratina yet, and, well, that's not gonna be easy, is it? Those there are some very respectable stats. If anything's letting us down now, it's Poison Sting. Quite good damage from Poison Sting there. Yeah, this could be 4 shots. Okay, that was much better. Arcanine, coming in with considerably more HP this time. I'm still a bit worried about Raging Fury, but then again, if we can survive one full course, it should get confused. Didn't even matter. Trouble is, we're not done. Oh. What? No! Oh no, it's Steel type. The Poison Sting doesn't work. That means... What does that mean? Game over? I could use Struggle, I guess? I'm gonna need to burn for a lot of moves to get to Struggle though. Okay, I'm back. I've just been using up all of Weedle's PP for String Shot, and most of it for Poison Sting. Now I need a couple of potions. Could have used a full restore, but it just seems wasteful. So 0 String Shots and 23 Poison Stings. Had about 40 left at the end of the last battle, so that might still be too many, but don't want to be completely under. The thing is, we still need a good Spiritomb fight to be able to beat Arcanine. At this rate, well, it's not bad. It's not great either. That's really not great for going into Arcanine, unless it only uses Rock Slide. I think I've had it. I've got 14 Poison Stings left. I brought way too many. Okay, down to 12 Poison Stings now. Worst case, we might have to use Struggle against Arcanine. Still need a good Spiritomb fight, and that is a pretty good Spiritomb fight. Spikes will be nice. Hey! This is doable. Raging Fury is pretty bad though. I also need to hang on to some HP for using Struggle. 2 Poison Stings left. that's just worked out perfectly, but with only 128 HP. That was good, but... okay. Well, we've beat Lucario. But there's still a Garchomp left. No. The amount of PP was right. But clearly, Weedle is still hungry. And we need more HP. 600 HP. Oh, very nearly. Very nearly went Kakuna there. So, with Agatha, I was pretty sure it could be done, and it was more a case of just figuring out at what level. But with Volo, at this point, I'm not even sure if it can be done. So, the question is now, can it even be done? Level 255 Weedle. If we level it up one more time, it'll overflow back to 0. I cannot make it any stronger than this, unless I start messing about with its DVs. Okay, we're probably looking at now 3 hits to KO on Spiritomb. Got quite a bit more HP than last time as well, so even with a fairly bad Spiritomb battle, it might be okay. Okay. I might have added a few too many levels. Okay, I've done some Game Shark magicry and brought its level back down to 254. Still, 254, very respectable. And if we can get through it like this, we're doing very well. Wasn't quite 3 shots. It seems to spend a lot of time calculating the EXP now though. Seems like the game's... yeah, it kind of hangs at the EXP screen. 2 crits. Yeah, it's definitely hanging at the EXP screen. Got 1 poison sting left, that's not ideal. Yeah, I think I just lost far too much EXP to the Arcanine this time. I think I'll go and burn 1 more poison sting. Rock Slide would be good. Yeah, Rock Slide is pretty much fine now. If you just only use Rock Slide, that'd be great. There comes the Raging Fury. At least it's not a crit. Had to use Struggle, but it's okay. Straight into Struggle there. Pretty good. Okay, only 58 HP left. It's so close. Rock Slide good. Okay. 1 poison sting left, not the end of the world. Struggle. Another one. Okay, 280 HP, this should be fine. And we've done it, we've beat Volo! Aw, man. What do you mean, Giratina? One tiny problem. Struggle will not work on Giratina. Which means, unfortunately, this is as far as we can go, but just to see, let's try using 1 max elixir. So it's quite happily using Shadow Force, probably its strongest move, and Poison Sting, yeah, really not doing very much. Yeah. And so our story comes to a close. 'Twas a tale of courage and determination. The determination to break through the limits and to become the best, like no one ever was. Perhaps we can all learn something from Weedle. When life gets you down, when the challenges ahead seem impossible, keep fighting. Maybe bend the rules a little. And when you've given it everything, what will be, will be. Kaioken may not have cleared the entire Volo fight, but at level 180, it took on and defeated the Pokemon League, claiming the title of champion and securing its place in the Hall of Fame. And at the absolute limit, wielding all the power a Gen 1 Weedle could ever hope to muster, our hero struggled its way for an immunity to poison and defeated Volo's main team. And with that, there is only one thing left to do. A Weedle this strong cannot possibly be allowed to exist any longer. Its unfathomable Weedliness threatens to plunge the entire Pokemon world into chaos, and cause havoc the likes of which we haven't seen since Missing No. Because, as we all know, Pokemon Red is a perfectly balanced game with absolutely no bugs or glitches. And so, Weedle enters retirement. Here in Lavender Town, I give it a new name and insert a clip of our level 3 veteran at the start of this video as an Easter egg. If you enjoyed this style of video, you might like my playthrough of Pokemon Red with the map randomized. It should be on your screen now. If you'd like to keep up to date with all things Porygondolier, do feel free to poison sting the subscribe button, and as always, I'd like to wish you a wonderful day, and I look forward to welcoming you back to another video soon. For now, bye!